Hello and welcome to a new Supsis AI tutorial. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Forms module. To access the Forms module, you'll have to come here to the main menu and click on Forms. The Forms module allows you to create personalized forms, share them with your client, and implement them in different workflows. Let's create together a form. You have here three main options. You can start from scratch, start from a template, or start with AI. When you start from scratch, you will have an empty page like this. You will need to drag and drop elements from the left panel according to the form you want to create. You have some basic features, some multiple choice features, rating features, media features if you want to inject a video, an audio, or imagery in your form, the advanced features like the signature feature, the CAPTCHA feature, and the file upload feature, which I'm sure you're familiar with. You have some layout elements, the logic feature, which you will test together later on in the video, and an action feature to submit the answer. Let me show you the signature feature. If I click preview, I can test my form before publishing it. The signature feature allows the user to sign the form before submitting it. And you're probably familiar with CAPTCHA verifications. By the way, if you're constantly being interrupted by notifications, here's how you disable them for the Forms module. The settings panel is used to customize the feature that you inject in your form. Let's customize together a multiple choice question. I'm gonna first change the label of this field. I can toggle the required field on and off. I can also control the visibility. And I can also choose which option is selected by default. Let's view this together. Now we're gonna test the branch section with one of the predefined templates. Here, I'm gonna add a conditional scenario. I'm gonna allow the users to refer a friend, but I only want that field to pop up if they're satisfied about the product. So here's what I'm gonna do. I will add a single choice question. What I want to happen is that if they tick yes, an email field would pop up where they can put the email address of the person they want to refer. So I'm gonna add a branch. Inside the branch, I'm gonna add the email field. I'm not gonna make any more changes on the email field, but I'm gonna click on the branch field. And I'm gonna pick the source on which this branch is going to depend. I'm gonna pick the single choice question. And the value that's gonna trigger this branch is yes. Let's preview this. So now, This is the question I added. If I take yes, that branch is gonna pop out. If I take no, nothing is gonna happen. Now, let me show you how to create forms using AI. It's actually pretty simple. All you need to do is describe what you're gonna use the form for and maybe give it an idea about the structure. Here's the description I gave. Let's generate the form. Looks like the AI is done. Let's check the form together. I'd say that was pretty good, but in case you're not very happy with the AI generated form, you can always tweak it using the same elements. To check the forms that you created, you can go to All Forms. You can either edit them, delete them, or preview the answers submitted by the users. Let me show you a form that has a couple of dummy answers. This is the card view. New answers are gonna show up on the left. By clicking on them, you can see the answers submitted by the viewers. Once you edit, you can click on this button to add it to the red box. You can switch between your form boxes from up here. You can also use a table view or the report dashboard. The report is going to provide you with analytics and insights. Some of them are general to all the answers, and some of them are specific to the fields. Depending on the type of the field, it's going to display for you here some type of graph. For example, for values like dates, it can display a diagram for you. For string type values, it provides you with word clouds. As you can see in these two fields. If you delete any forms, you're gonna find them in the trash bin, from where you can delete them permanently or restore them. To share these forms with your users, you will need to first publish it. And to do so, you'll have to click on the form and go to publish. You can either publish it directly using a link or a QR code from here, or embed it in the code of your website using iframe or open window. And of course, you can inject these forms in different types of automations. You can combine them with different features like the WhatsApp integration, email integration, etc. So you don't need to keep posting and managing your forms manually. This is it for today's tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you have any feedback, feel free to share them with us in the comment section. We hope to see you in the next tutorial.